What's wrong with the way business is taught today?
The problem that's wrong with the way business is taught today is the very medieval process by which people get to be a professor. Theoretically, you would have somebody teaching you accounting who was an accountant, not just studied the theory of accounting, right? Someone who's going to be teaching our pilots at the program we have in Peterborough will obviously know how to fly a plane. People who teach fire protection services are people who are former Toronto Fire Department. But you'd be surprised how many people who teach business have never run a business for a substantial period of time. And the part of the reason is because the competitiveness to become a professor is such that in order to teach now at the college level, you pretty much have to have a PhD to get hired on. Obviously, you have to have a PhD 100% to get university level, but at the minimum would be an MBA, right? I got hired on as a full-time prof without having either a master's or a PhD. But the subject that I taught, international business, I did international business for 15, 16, 17, 18 years, right? So that was accepted as such. But the process usually is so time-consuming in order to get those credentials to compete for the job interview, and they have a little score checklist, you know, bachelor's degree, master's degree, how many years teaching experience, how many part-time years teaching experience, etc. They have any experience curriculum writing, they've written any peer-reviewed journal articles, yada yada. Not one fucking question about, did you ever run a business? You know, so that can be kind of frustrating because you're standing in class talking about, personal selling chapter number 14, and you're going down the list of, you know, how to handle objections, and you've actually never done that.
How did you become a teacher?
Kicking and screaming, because I didn't want to be a teacher.